So right now, the first way we'll do it as we will edit the security groups of our instance. So for that, say edit, say add rule. So for our ping to happen, we'll say all ICMP from anywhere. So we'll be able to hit this EC2 instance now after giving this all ICMP access. Say save. Now let's try to ping. Now you can see we are able to ping successfully to our EC2 instance. So this was one of the way to allow the traffic, and now we'll see the another way. Now we'll create a new EC2 instance. So first of all, I'll just do is I'll just terminate the existing EC2 instance. Instance state So this was the default way wherein a default security group was assigned to our EC2 instance, and we tweaked in the inbound rules to allow ping to happen from our local. And now let's see how to create security groups. So we have already opened this page, and if you don't know how to go to this directly, you can go to services. Under services, you will be able to see network and content delivery, and you can select VPC, virtual private cloud, and we'll be having a separate session on VPC in the next tutorial. And inside VPC, you'll be able to see security groups. You can click that and you'll be on the landing page of security group. So herein we can create a security group, or we can create multiple security groups. So first of all, we'll be creating a security group named AWS all, or we'll simply say AWS ICMP. Say allow all ICMP traffic. We'll say create. Okay, so now our security group is created, and now we'll create one more security group. So we'll say this group as AWS SSH. So we'll say allows SSH connectivity. So we'll say create. Okay, so now our basically security groups are ready. For AWS ICMP and AWS SSH, obviously we'll need to configure the rules on what basis they will filter the traffic. So first of all, we have selected AWS ICMP, go to inbound rules, say edit, and herein we'll say all ICMP, and from this we can simply, first of all ICMP v4 is there, we have selected it. Source we can either give, herein we can either give a source as security group, or we can give the port range. We can say save, and for all SSH, again we can configure the rules. We can say SSH port is 22 only, and we can allow SSH from anywhere. We have to give from and for, we have to give 0. From anywhere we can give as 00. We'll save, and we have to do the same for ICMP as well. Okay, so now if you'll see for AWS SSH, we are allowing connections over port 22 from anywhere, and from ICMP, we are allowing connections from anywhere. So we have created these two security groups, and now we will assign these two security groups to our AWS instance, which we'll be creating. So coming back to EC2 Management Console, here we'll launch another instance. We'll be launching the same instance again. And here we'll say next. We are not worried about these all things. So herein, instead of create a new security group, we'll select existing security groups. So we'll select AWS SSH and AWS ICMP. So we'll say review and launch. Say launch. Instances are being launched. View instances. This is our instance, and now you can see we have two security groups allocated to our EC2 instance. First is AWS SSH which will be allowing connections from port 22, and next is AWS ICMP, with which ICMP is basically Internet Control Message Protocol. So we'll be waiting for our instance to get up and running, and then we'll try to issue a ping. Okay, so now our instance is up and running. So let's copy our public DNS. We'll say ping. Okay, so now you can see we are able to successfully ping our EC2 instance. So we can configure our instances or AWS resources or AWS security groups the way we want. We can control what traffic we want to enter our EC2 instance and what traffic we want to leave our EC2 instance, and that is on the basis of security groups which we have. So they are basically a virtual firewall which will control traffic to and from your instances. So this was all about security groups, and next probably we'll be covering VPC, some details of VPC, and maybe a simple practical session also. So this was all about this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and again, if you are not using anything, you can simply delete or you can terminate your instances. Action, select your instance, actions, instance state, terminate. It's shutting down. Okay, this will get shut down. So this was all about this tutorial. Thank you for watching again.